What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Nerdumb podcast, the podcast where three dumb nerds talk about all things in the Nerdumb universe. I'm the Saiyan Satsumi.
I'm Josh.
I'm Sean.
What's goody?
What up? What up? What up?
How are we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. These last three podcasts have been kind of fucking dead.
We've been dead.
I think that's why. Yeah, we need to
Not be dead.
yeah, up this energy, you know.
Let's
But
get
welcome back.
hype. Pump up the jam.
Wrong one.
What?
Sorry,
Yeah,
my
no,
bad.
it's not that
Gee,
kind
my
of
bad.
video.
My bad. Whoops. Anyway, today we're gonna be talking about Thor, which actually kind of deserves one of these because fuck, that guy is massive, right? Fuck, he looks good as.
Very
Yeah.
Gee, oh my gosh.
Yeah, crazy.
Fucking what a man,
huge.
what a man, what a man, what a
Crazy.
mighty good man. Holy fuck. But yeah, Thor, Love and Thunder.
Mhm.
Actually, let's go on initial thoughts.
of the
Initial, actually,
overall.
yeah. Let's go with an overall rating, and then just a quick spoiler, non-spoiler, sort of talk about it, and then we'll just jump into specifics on what we thought of the movie. Who wants to go first?
I
Oh yeah, you go because you're most recent.
preferred Ragnarok
Yeah,
over
Whoa,
Love
you
and
too.
Thunder.
I reckon.
Wow. Okay, ratings then. Ratings, go on.
I don't know. I can't give it a rating because I give everything around a 7-ish.
I reckon-
it's hard.
Overall, Ragnarok was a better movie,
Wow. Okay, interesting.
but I do think it's very close.
Oh, you think that they're in contention for points?
They're pretty close.
Right. Huh. Okay. Well, then I'm not giving a point-based one either.
Mm.
I really, really liked it.
Mm.
But I think I liked it as much as I like Ragnarok. I thought, excuse me. I thought initially going into this movie, that it would be very hard to beat the kind of movie that Ragnarok was. And I wondered if the comedy aspect of the movie would be a one and done for Ragnarok. Would it hold up into a sequel? Could
Yeah.
you do this again, or would this just seem okay, now you're reaching?
So I think that's why I prefer Ragnarok a bit more, because Love and Thunder felt a bit too punchy in places.
Ah,
Yeah.
interesting.
So I don't know. It's a gripe I have with a lot of sitcoms. Two Broke Girls is a perfect example, right? It just seems way too jokey, way too trying hard.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen The Upshores, either of you.
No,
Nope.
Don't even know what it is.
Mike Epps,
Yeah.
he's got a sitcom.
Okay.
It's on Netflix. It's got 2 seasons. I like it, but they don't take time for serious moments, or when there are serious moments, they're still trying to
Make it a joke. What about you? What did you
just
think?
things like that.
I found it boring in places,
Wow.
but also I was a bit distracted because your son kept talking.
That's I first of all, let's address this right now. I
Shouldn't have
said
taken him.
3 times he's gonna talk through the movie. Don't take him.
I thought it'd be fun because he was fine watching the trailers, just sitting there being all nice, eating his ice cream.
Like a 2.5
That's how he.
trailer.
That's how he tricks you. That's how he gets you. I knew he was gonna be. But that's why I don't take him to the cinemas. I said I tried to talk mum out of it. She was like, "Is he ready? We can." I was like, "Take him if you want," but bro, he's gonna talk through it.
I mean, it was fine though. I still focused on the movie, but yeah, just
Oh, cool. So you just want to blame my son for something? Awesome.
Your son's
Uncle of the
loud.
year. Whoa,
He
you
is.
too. Okay, whoa, fuck
He's
you
not
both.
now. He's on his iPad. It's dead silent now.
the amount of times we told him to keep his voice down, he has to be quiet in the cinema. He still goes louder. It's just, oh my god, this kid.
He doesn't know. I told you not to take him.
He says shit, and he still goes.
Man, one day he's gonna kick your asses.
Cool. I'll wait for that day.
Oh, until that day, I'll kick your ass.
That's why I'm not taking my son to the movies.
Yeah, bro.
Not for a while, because he'll be exactly the same.
I'm like, gee, there's no way. Just don't do it. But
It sounds
one
like a
listened to
really
me.
nice idea, right? You want to go to the movie with your kid, but
Does it sound like a nice idea?
It does.
It sounds like a nicer idea when you take like your nephew that's like fucking 10 or 12. Doesn't sound as nice when you're like, yeah, I'll take my 2-year-old.
Oh yeah, no.
I wouldn't do that.
No.
Wow. Okay, so you found it boring in places.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't click with the story that much.
Specifically when?
I mean, it was so recent and I'm so tired. So
Just give us one example.
Do you think maybe because you watched it
'Cause I'm very
tired?
curious.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Because like it definitely
I'll
affects
definitely
you.
give it a second watch.
Yeah, me too. I'll be honest, I was quite tired when I watched it too. But like I really, really enjoyed it. But I think that also was like my mentality going into the movie. Like I was like, I am very excited to watch a movie that can very much be a standalone movie. I'm not expecting this to be a part of a 28 movie series.
Yeah.
I'm going into it. I like the director. I like his kind of comedy. And I like the character of Thor because he's absurd, right? Like because they obviously changed up his character from the first 2 movies to the third and the fourth movie.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of his character being like that because he's so like he's a god. He's so like far removed from like mortal living.
His character now is like his character in What If.
Yeah. Which I think they based that off the Ragnarok version.
Yeah.
But I think that's because of like he can pull it off. No one else would be able to do it. He can pull it off because he's so above everyone. So everything to him is sort of like trivial, or like things like burn out and die. Like he watches things burn out and die his whole life. He can live for thousands of years. So like the idea that he's very like whimsical and like, oh, I've seen this all before. It's like, oh, it's not a big deal. It's like it's cool specifically for him because he lives for so long. So I like the direction that it goes in. So I was excited to watch the movie anyway. And I thought it was really good.
I don't know. There were a few things that were like, why did that happen? Like, spoiler. It's like right at the end.
Okay, so we're straight into spoilers. All right, here we go.
I mean, when Jane dies,
Go watch it. I don't know though.
she's like the next door. But like,
Nah, I felt that was
Needed, necessary.
yeah, and it was obviously where it was headed. Right?
Yeah.
It was very.
See, I like the idea that they took 2 different Thor stories and put them together to make a completely different story.
Yeah.
I think they did that really, really well.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, I know that we've watched like Marvel movies that we know the story of like beforehand, and then like it goes in a direction that we're not really like necessarily like stoked about. But it's like, okay, whatever. I understand this is a movie, and this is how they do these movies. They go in like different ways.
like Miss Marvel.
Oh my gosh.
We're not getting into that.
Now let's get into it. You hate her because she's Muslim, don't you?
You hate her because she's Pakistani.
She's always been Muslim. She's always been Pakistani.
Probably hate Kumail.
Yeah, do you?
Who?
Do you hate that Eternal?
Do you hate Kumail Nanjiani? Although he played an Indian, right? Like, oh well, I guess they're aliens or whatever.
Celestial.
Still haven't seen it.
What, the Eternals? Have you not seen it? Okay.
No.
Interesting. Don't even bother. It's boring.
No, I'm gonna watch it. I gotta watch everything.
I can't believe we did a tier list on Marvel movies and you haven't seen half of them.
It wasn't half of them. It was like 2 or 3.
May as well
Head
be
out of your
half.
ass.
May as well be half.
Anyway, we're talking about Thor.
Yeah, Thor was. I really, 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 really liked it.
Would you put it in an S tier?
No, I would put it where I put Ragnarok.
High A.
Was that Ragnarok?
Had to have
I think we put an A. I don't think we would have
Had to
put that
have
in an S. Yeah.
I can't remember.
No, yeah, I would keep it in a high A. I think it's just as good as Ragnarok.
Yeah.
I think it delivered on what I thought it would deliver on. Cool representation for moldy people as well. Like obviously the director is moldy. We're not. Guys, I know some of us look like it, but we're not. Okay,
Was that his
I know
daughter?
a lot of people think we are.
it's triggering. We're not. Hey,
Was that his daughter?
Chris
Thor?
Hemsworth.
No,
Jokes.
Taika Waititi's daughter.
Both of their daughters were in the movie.
But
I thought was
that
Thor's daughter the last one? Because I thought that it was.
I thought it was too.
I don't know. I didn't check.
Because she's a kid, right? Obviously, not great at accents. She kind of sounded Australian, didn't she?
Yeah. I was like, I'm sure this is his kid, but I had no idea.
I looked that
Taika
up,
said that.
Oh, you gonna look it up? Yeah,
both of their daughters were in the movie.
Who did you think Chris
about
was?
I don't
forgot
know
his
about-
name. The God Butcher's daughter.
Yeah.
Christian Bale.
Taika's.
Oh, you thought that was Taika's daughter?
Yeah.
I thought
I thought that was Chris's daughter.
yeah.
I have no idea though.
Okay, maybe my just accents are blended in now.
Yeah, no, Taika was saying that
His daughter didn't want to do it.
his daughter was like mad disrespectful to Christian Bale.
That's hilarious.
He was saying like no one's ever treated me like that. It wasn't like on purpose. It was just like a fucking like
She was
Kid
just
thing.
like
Whatever.
blunt.
yeah,
As a kid.
like
Bro.
she didn't care about him at all.
Christian Bale, I think made the perfect that was a real hard P. I feel like he was like the perfect like balance act to making this movie not as like it didn't tip it over the edge for the comedy side for me because he brought like such an intense performance to the serious drama of it, and he like his performance was fucking amazing. But like Christian Bale is good at everything, like
Phenomenal.
except for Batman.
Recognize him.
But no, fucking Christian Bale is super
such
like
a
he's
good
such a good
actor.
actor, yeah. And I don't think that's a controversial thing to say. I think everyone knows that he's such a good actor, and he just did a really good job in this movie.
Not true. He's not on some people's radar.
Is that right?
Wild.
Interesting. No, but he
Because I mean, like a lot of people were surprised at how good he was in this movie, and I was like, that's what he does.
yeah,
That's who he is.
Yeah. And like he just did such a good job of like showing the seriousness of like the role, because like Gore's character is very like, you know, very what's the word for it? What's the word
I don't
I'm
know
trying
what
to think
you're
of?
going
Sorry.
He's very vengeful. He's very
Yeah, but like he's had
very
such
bitter.
like a bitter. He's had such a hard life, bro, and like he watches his like his mum die, and then like he watches his wife and daughter die, and then like goes on this vengeful tirade to like change the whole universe. And obviously in the movie you only see like his daughter die, but like he takes that and like runs with it, and does such from the get-go does such an awesome job at like portraying like this vengeful character that's sort of like lost his mind.
Yeah.
So good.
I mean, it's such a cool premise for a story, the whole Gore the God Butcher. So cool. And yeah, I think they like I haven't read the source material, right? But I've seen bits and pieces, but I think they did a good job.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think so too. He I think perfect casting all around.
Yeah.
What?
Mel Gibson.
Oh gee.
Holy shit.
Bro, that guy's accent was so good. I was like, is he Greek? Because like I feel like
fucking hilarious.
I feel like that's the kind of accent that you get from like growing up in a household where your dad speaks like that. Like, bro, his accent was so good. He was so good. All those that was a cool scene where they go into Omnipotent City and see all of like the gods in that. Especially Bao, one of my favorite gods. Bro, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, you're literally taking the piss right now. Like, yeah, nah, cool. Like that was cool as where they had like moldy gods and stuff in there. I was like, yeah, bro, that's cool as for like representation for like his people. Obviously, like Taika's moldy. Yeah, no, loved it. I really enjoyed it. But again, I think that might be because of my mindset was, all right, I'm happy to see a movie that will like sort of be a standalone movie in my head.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be part of anything
No, it doesn't
else.
have to go anywhere. Like if you take it somewhere, like, oh, okay, I guess. But like I have no expectation for you to like connect this to any multiverse.
But I thought the same with Ragnarok. Like it could have just been its own thing.
Yeah. Which is cool because like not a lot of movies can really do that, like stand on their own, like, you know, their own 2 feet. Thor's definitely one of the characters that can do it. Guardians of the Galaxy could do it, but I feel like now that they've been integrated, it's a bit hard to like separate them again. Like they're still sort of in that universe, like
Yeah, but it's different, right? Because everyone else is back home on Earth.
yeah.
They're just out doing their thing.
Yeah, they're definitely one of the groups that they can like have their own sort of standalone movies. Them, Thor, and I don't know who else would you get. Doctor Strange is very much like tied into like that whole world. Like he doesn't have to be, but like you could say that for all the heroes, they don't have to be. But like if you're on Earth, all of these movies have to sort of lead to some like giant conclusion because that's how it started. I think now to take all these movies and then we'll make them one shots now would like sort of kill their brand.
But I mean, like the first Doctor Strange could have been a one shot, right? It could have been its own thing.
I don't really know if it like all of the origin movies, can be their own thing, but like that they lead somewhere. Like you could have never taken Doctor Strange and like not integrated him into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Well, you reckon they could have?
Oh no, I just got a bit stuck.
Like that's like he's involved in a lot of big stories. Like you sort of have to have him there. I mean, even in Multiverse of Madness, like that movie was really cool and like sort of seemed like a standalone, but like that changes the whole like outcome of like the world. Yeah, I like the idea that this one is like so far away from everything else.
I don't know about building up to something big anymore.
Oh, like I've said, I think they plateau from here and then like it sort of dies off.
Yeah,
still got
like,
Secret Wars.
Yeah, but I mean, like, how invested are you for that? Like,
and how are they gonna do that?
Yeah,
like
with less heroes.
Like you said, Doctor Strange is like integral to like a bunch of these big stories, but so are the Fantastic Four. So is Doctor Doom. Like especially in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
So is like Professor X. Like, what are you gonna do? Yeah,
like you can definitely do a version where like those people don't have to be in it, but I mean, like, how good is that gonna be?
But if you, they're leading up to Secret Wars, right?
Are they though? Is that confirmed? Because I don't know that.
Yeah, it's confirmed.
Okay,
that's the plan, isn't it?
Well, that's all I've heard, but like I don't know that for a fact. Like I haven't gone and like seen like, oh, what's the Marvel plan for like the next like 5 years?
But so is Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four is confirmed.
We should fan cast them
before Secret Wars.
I don't know,
because like
that's what I'm saying. X-Men,
like,
but
let's say that Secret Wars is a definite.
Yeah,
you've introduced an Illuminati in another universe.
Yeah,
and they all die. Illuminati's kind of super important to Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Right? How are you gonna pull that through?
I mean, like our Illuminati doesn't have to suck like their one.
Yeah,
but
is it gonna be different characters? Like, because if we don't have Fantastic Four before that, or is that where you're gonna introduce Reed Richards?
Yeah,
are you not gonna have a Professor X in that? You're obviously not gonna have a Tony Stark. Sad. Namor, like Namor's supposed to come out, isn't it?
Yeah.
So is he gonna be there?
He's gonna be in Black Panther too.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
But just a bunch of shit, right? Like even Doctor Doom is like arguably one of the most important parts, right? Man goes off and does his like fucking secret mission shit.
Yeah,
and obviously the story's gonna be different, but
that's what I mean. Where like I'm not sure. Like I think this sort of just like fizzles out. Like we plateau. Like because they don't make bad movies, but like they're never gonna stick the landing like they did for Infinity War because like there was such a massive build up, and like 10 years is a long time to build up to a finale.
Do you reckon you're gonna have like those super cool moments, or would that be all build up? So like in Infinity War. Endgame, when Cap has the hammer, everyone fucking screamed.
Yeah, lost their shit.
In just changing genres there. In One Piece Stampede, when Bullet and Luffy conquer his haki.
Did you just watch that?
Battle with that? I did.
Okay,
but like same thing, right? People in the cinemas fucking screamed.
Yeah.
Like, do you reckon we're gonna have any more of those moments, or like? Is it a big build-up thing?
Hard to say. Like, what movies do we get that we can get that kind of like reaction?
Yeah, exactly.
Looking at you, buddy.
I'm trying to think. I mean, like
what do we have? We've got Thor, which I guess he could do like another whatever, right? But like,
I'm just thinking more of like what I would personally like to see, and just like different X-Men getting cast into movies to bring the X-Men together. Like Rogue getting into the Marvels movie and taking Miss Marvel's powers. And you can put Jubilee.
You really want that.
You can put Jubilee with Blade. And she's already a vampire.
Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel?
I don't like that one, first of all. Hold on. I don't like this. You want a Jubilee.
You want Vampire Jubilee already.
Yeah, bro.
Like, it could be like X-Men's already been a thing.
Like,
I'm just saying, like, things that could already happen. Like, Blade's happening.
Nah, that's some shit you do in like another 5-6 years.
Yeah, don't straight away. Oh, she's a vampire. Here's this.
That's one way to introduce it, though. But like,
yeah, I'm not with
there's more. There's more. Storm could be in Wakanda, but
Storm could be in Wakanda. That could be cool, but also like I feel like these moments that you're describing are like real crazy ones, right? Like whoa, like
she doesn't have to be in like Wakanda,
Andrew Garfield
but like
and shit coming back as like Spider-Man. Like they're like these key moments. Like if you just saw like Storm show up in Wakanda, like you'd be like whoa, cool, but like you
it
wouldn't
could just
be
be
like
like an Easter egg.
whoa.
Like Suri is looking at the screen, and they're talking about a goddess in Kenya.
Yeah, I get you. That's cool, but also I don't feel like that's so cool that like the whole audience would like react.
Have that
That's what I'm saying. I'm
reaction.
saying
They're
for
just
me.
like,
For
I'm
you,
thinking
yeah.
things for me that what I would be because I'm just like a mad X-Men fan.
Yeah, I think we're more trying to think of like these key moments that made everyone go crazy. That like how
I don't know
will we
about
get?
everyone
Yeah,
else.
will we get any of those like in the next like 4 or 5 years, like building up to whatever movies they're trying to build up to?
Yeah, there was
I think
only
it's gonna be really hard.
some small things like there's not going to be any other big things like when they introduced Sword. That was cool, but like it wasn't a
No, yeah, it wasn't everyone in the crowd scream moment.
because no one knows what Sword is.
Yeah,
What they do now.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? You sort of have to, like I was saying, it has to be like a build-up because you got a lot of people that watch these Marvel movies that, like, and like no shade to them, it's fucking whatever.
Yeah.
That are just MCU
MCU,
fans.
yeah.
Yeah, they don't know anything of the comics or whatever. So they had like with Endgame, they had all of this like all these years of build-up to like these few key moments, and that's what
Like
sort
hints.
of yeah.
yeah.
Like Cap's almost able to pick up the hammer.
Yeah, so
And
that's
he
what
is
did it.
able
Yeah,
to
in
do it.
Ultron, yeah, cameras died. Yeah, like you said, in Ultron he was able to pick it up, but then you don't get that payoff all the way until Endgame. All right, guys, I'm gonna check this camera, so BRB.
Welcome back.
Nice. Yeah, I just feel like I think we've said it like multiple times on this podcast. It's gonna be so hard to beat Infinity War. So I guess I was really excited for Thor because there was no expectation. There was no expectation for this to lead me to anywhere that has to have this big conclusion. It was just this one cool movie that I could see that I like sort of enjoy this story. So
I suppose, nah, I don't know.
Go on,
Maybe
go on,
like
go on.
Venom
oh.
in the actual MCU, but like as a villain.
Yeah, I guess because he did leave his which
Yeah,
that
he
was
left the
really
symbiote
weird, right?
part.
Really
Because-
weird. You can't just leave that there and not dissipate.
Yeah. Why did you go back, but a little bit of Venom stayed behind?
Also, can that little Venom, like, because I don't really know a lot about like the symbiotes and stuff. That's more
Yes.
like a Spider-Man
Yes.
world. Can that little
Yes.
thing just take
Yes.
off and be like,
Yes.
Well, that's how they reproduce, right? So, like when
no, but that's not, is it? Like he splits apart on purpose, right? Not like by accident.
no, it kind of just happened. Like because when Eddie Brock went to go interview Cletus Cassidy, I'm not talking about the movies or whatever. That's what happens, right? Like a little bit of Venom stays behind with Cletus, and that's what turns into Carnage.
Yeah, but that's technically Venom's offspring, right?
Yeah.
So these offspring just like randomly fall off from time to
I
time.
guess so. And the offspring are always stronger
So weird.
than the parents.
So weird.
But yeah, like I mean, we got
Okay, well then you can technically say that that's a different part of Venom. Then that's not Venom. That's Venom's kid that got left behind. But still, if you don't belong to that universe, you should dissipate.
Exactly. But we now canonically have an all black, a necro sword.
Canonically.
So that means that Null's a thing.
Yes.
That means that the symbiotes are a thing.
Well,
They're what are they called? Clintar.
is that what they're called?
They're Clintars. They're an alien race. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that's what they were called.
Like it doesn't have to mean that, right? I mean, it can be its own thing. It's like, there's just this cool sword.
Everything
But-
else is.
Why not? Give us a Venom.
Hey, what happened to that sword?
Are they broken?
It broke.
Mhm.
Couldn't remember.
It disintegrated.
Because apparently Mjolnir is stronger than the All Black.
It's interesting.
Somehow.
Because
She
in
caught it
the
in the
actual God Butcher story, Thor picks up the Necro sword and uses it to beat Gore. That's how he wins. Like 1,000-year-old Thor fucking has the sword.
But then he dies.
No, it doesn't die.
He dies. Thor dies.
Doesn't die. What? He didn't die.
Thor dies.
There's 3 Thors in that story.
One of the Thors die.
I don't think so.
One of the Thors die.
It might be present Thor because it wasn't
Yeah.
fucking old Thor.
It wasn't old Thor.
I don't remember.
Who I thought was Odin, right? Because he looks like
Oh,
Odin.
yeah. Fuck, I don't remember.
It wasn't old Thor. It wasn't the other Thor. It was, the present Thor. He dies. A little piece of the Necro sword is like in him or whatever.
Yeah, and then he died.
And like old Thor was saying, "Oh, quick, you've got to
Fuck, I don't
purge it
remember
from
him
your
dying.
system." And he was like, "Nah, it's too late." And he goes, I'm fucking paraphrasing, whatever. He was like, "Just make sure that you prove him wrong," and then he dies.
Fuck, I truly don't remember him dying. And that's because he technically didn't die. Not really. So, he does die, yes, but then the All-Father, which is himself, which is older, brings him back to life. So he didn't actually die, so we kind of both weren't wrong. But fuck you, Sean, you haven't even seen it. Read it. Yeah. Yeah.
Just a little back onto the movie.
Yeah.
Do we think Hercules is gonna be a bad guy?
I don't care about Hercules, to be honest.
I don't either, but they've already
Yeah, I know.
Guys, I don't know
him.
that story. Does anyone
Neither.
else?
No.
I had no idea about it. Like
That's
when he
why I
was
didn't
like
care, right?
Hercules, and I was like, oh, Hercules. I
I
don't
know
remember
he's
you
a
being...
good guy though. He's a hero.
Isn't all Hercules, like every iteration of Hercules, a good guy?
Yeah, but they're making it sound like he's gonna be the bounty hunter to kill Thor and
See, I had
his
no idea
followers
he would
as,
be-
as guardians.
I don't know. I had no idea
I
that he
think
was going
that's
to be
more
in it.
just vengeance, right?
Yeah. But like
My
his
son,
dad didn't die.
Don't kill Thor.
He was still alive and kicking.
Yeah, but they're very vengeful god. Like Zeus
Yeah,
is a
Zeus is
fucking
vengeful.
psycho.
Yeah.
Zeus is a straight up psycho.
I don't know why you think your dad is the bad guy. Like, he ate you for a reason. The reason that you proved. He tried to eat you because you guys would rise up and kill him.
Yeah,
And you did. You fucking idiot.
You weirdo.
Because I
You
know...
fucking put people in a eternal state of misery just because they did like one little thing wrong,
Yeah.
bro. What the fuck?
Very strange. I know in DC like that the gods like fight like the Justice League. So I like to know those stories, but like I don't know any story in Marvel. But like it's not again, I don't know every fucking story, and it's like, do I have time to read like infinite comics? So I don't know every story. So I just didn't know that he would be a thing. So when he comes at the end, I'm like, oh.
I mean, I didn't even know what deities are in Marvel. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, me
mean,
neither.
like-
Apparently all of them.
I had a like a little thing when he said Zeus, like, oh, maybe Hercules is gonna be in there, but
Well, yeah, you would think that for sure, right? Because they had like every god under the sun.
yeah,
Yeah.
So it sort of
like
makes
Hercules
sense.
is like one of the not a main hero, but like you hear about him more as one of the Greek gods, but in Marvel,
He's a big time god.
Like he's the most famous of the offspring, right?
Yeah.
Him and Perseus,
Um,
Odysseus. Is that right? Odysseus? Is he one?
I'm trying to think because I don't really I know Greek mythology, but like not a lot of Greek mythology, and like I get confused with them because Athena's Zeus's daughter, right?
so is Ares.
Like there's a lot of gods that like have the status of god already,
Yeah,
and then
But I
like
think
they're
they're-
like demigods,
Yeah, because I think like both of their parents are gods, right?
gods. Yeah, I think so.
Whereas
yeah.
with Hercules, he's a demigod because one of his parents, his mother, is mortal, right? That's how that works.
actually,
'Cause-
Athena's not. Athena doesn't have. Athena was born from Zeus's head.
Oh, there's a lot of weird shit.
Yeah, so I
there,
mean, yeah, he had like a splitting headache, and then they
Yeah.
got someone to like cut her head open, and she came out screaming. And she's a
That's
goddess.
why he's
of,
a psycho. He's got no wisdom.
He's got no. She's a goddess of wisdom and war. Like, we figured it out. Holy
there we
fuck. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, Zeus is a horny little bastard.
Yeah,
And bro, he,
little
like,
horn dog.
the way he always turns into an animal to seduce these fucking women. Man's turned into an ant one time.
Yeah, but they're strong.
How do you seduce someone by turning into an ant?
Oh, no, that's
It's
gross.
just weird shit, bro.
Oh, on the boys. Oh no. Nah, never mind. I'll tell you after. But
So-
if you watch episode 1 or season 3, episode 1 of The Boys, I think you know where I'm going with like that the little thing. It's kind of wild. Like
just because you brought it up a tangent. So Jensen Ackles plays the Homelander's like mirror, like the clone or whatever, right?
he plays Soldier Boy. I'm actually only up to episode 6, I think. So if you know something different, it might be different.
Well, because I know someone was saying in the comics, like, there's like
different
a dark
person
version of him, right?
Different person.
Okay.
Yeah. Different
Just because I
person.
saw a little thing and it was like, but you're me, and then he was like, yeah, you're a disappointment or whatever.
Yeah, different person.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll watch it eventually.
Yeah,
I do really want to watch it.
It's a really good show. It was fucking wild. I'll tell you about it later. Oh yeah. Favorite scene on Thor? No one? No one's got a favorite scene?
Excuse me. I was burping.
No, but just Joshua was just
I was
sipping.
parched.
I was parched.
There were a lot of really cool moments, right? Like I fucking love what they did with Mjolnir because it's all broken, and then she like basically uses it like a shotgun.
The sound that it makes is so cool when it comes back together.
So fucking cool.
So-
Yeah, I love what they did with that.
I mean, it's really cool when he catches the lightning bolt and throws it back at him.
I was gonna say, yeah,
Gee.
super obvious, but yeah, that was definitely one of the best moments.
Thor, I'm perishing.
You asshole!
That was so sad.
If you're dying, don't do that to your friend.
Oh, I'm perishing. I was like, what a fucking word to use.
Yeah,
That's him though. That's
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
No, it was
yeah.
hilarious, but it just cracked me up. I was like, you idiot, you're dying.
But yeah, I just love like all of those rage-filled moments, right? He breaks
Yeah.
free from those chains and he starts using them, and then
which is
yeah.
weird.
Why?
Like they're lightning chains.
Oh, it was weird that it was holding him.
Yeah.
I think it was only holding him because he wanted to.
But
Yeah.
also like,
He didn't break out of respect.
why did
Yeah.
Thor like just? Not Thor. It's just like okay, you can't
Yeah,
use
no,
them anymore.
I thought that too. But I guess because they're both gods of lightning and thunder, you know, he can sort
Probably
of
just used
control
them.
it,
Yeah.
like how he
it was
used
a
the
bit weird
thunderbolt.
that he stood there so long with them just chained on him.
No, we just
Respect thing.
he did that out of respect.
That was like his hero. So he
Yeah.
didn't want to, he wasn't trying to like disrespect them in any
Yeah.
way. He was trying to like hopefully get them on his side.
yeah.
Didn't work.
And
he's so big.
I thought it was weird that Zeus made the distinction, like, because his weapon's called the thunderbolt, right?
Yeah.
But he's the god of lightning,
Yeah.
and he made a big deal out of it, like at the start. It's like, I'm the god of lightning, you're the god of thunder.
Mm.
And then when fucking Thor asked for the lightning bolt, he's like, it's a thunderbolt.
Mm.
Like, that's okay.
but
Aren't
you're
you the god of lightning?
a
Whatever.
Joshua, favorite scene?
I feel like I said man because I can't really think right now.
Thunderbolt.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did say that. Sorry.
I really liked when he was going to fight Gore and he used the thunderbolt to do that like teleport fucking thing. That was really cool.
Shit, I don't even think I have one.
Yeah, it's like I just watched it, so I was like still trying to run through my head.
Mm.
I watched it like a week ago, and I'm kind of like halfway through it, like out of my head. Like,
It was pretty cool when he got all the kids to fight. It was super cool, like, because obviously, I guess it's the lead up to him being the new Odin, right? The new All-Father. Going through like all the flashbacks and whatever, and he like unknowingly, like puts that extra incantation on Mjolnir,
yeah.
like protect Jane Foster.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit! So he can do that now. And then he did it. He put the blessing on all those fucking garbage pieces of wood or whatever
Yeah.
for the kids. That was fucking cool.
It was
really
cool.
cool to see.
Yeah.
The girl with the bunny.
Yeah.
I think what I really, really liked about it was like the first half seemed really like comical, right? But then like it fell off towards the end. Like they made it like that's what I thought was really cool about it. Like, they didn't have to make it jokey the whole way through. Like there was like a serious tone to it, and yeah, they had jokes here and there, but
Yeah.
it was more like, okay, this is like a proper fight now. It was really cool.
Yeah.
I didn't like how little Heimdall caught Stormbreaker, like Axel.
Axel.
Yeah, like it was cool, but like I would have liked him to catch it and sort of like be like, oh,
I want to see.
But this guy like caught it like it like belonged to him and like used the Bifrost. I'm like, oh,
he's Heimdall's son.
Yeah, but like,
shut up.
No, don't do it.
I want to see Valkyrie fight more.
Didn't she do a lot of fighting?
Not much. Like you mainly saw the Thors.
Oh, you mean like towards the end? Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah,
like even the shadow fighting scene, like you hardly saw her.
Well, that's probably because the movie was titled Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah, she's so cool.
Not Tessa Thompson. Let me be Valkyrie, please.
She's just trying to get into Valhalla.
She's just trying to get there. Yeah. It was
so
cool.
I saw a thing as well, like
she
talks about getting into. No, it's not TikTok. It's just fucking posts everywhere, you know, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Apparently she talks the most about getting into Valhalla, and that's because like the Valkyries are in charge of who actually makes it in.
Her sisters are there.
Yeah,
they're in charge of who gets into Valhalla. Mm-hmm. Are you sure?
They're the warriors.
Yeah, I know, but like, what? That makes them they're in charge. Warriors aren't in charge of like tribes.
They're in charge.
No,
they decide who makes it in.
Chiefs are. Heimdall obviously decides. Is it weird that fucking
Heimdall doesn't decide?
Yeah. Is it weird that that Jane went to Valhalla?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, because she's not Asgardian.
I thought it was a bit weird.
Also,
she's worthy.
She also didn't die in battle.
She's worthy. She died as a Thor.
Is she worthy, or does she just have a magic spell that like is the cheat code to getting in?
Yeah.
Like dating the bouncer at a club.
Bro.
Was she worthy, or did Thor just give her permission?
Yeah, did he
You
just
can't
let her go?
You can't tell me that by the end of that movie she wasn't worthy.
Dude, there's like plenty of people on Earth that are worthy. Like fucking, do you think Steve Rogers goes to Valhalla?
But it's also
if he dies in battle.
It's also That was
Nope, he died old.
When Sif
You
was
go to
ready
regular
was it
heaven.
Sif? Yeah, when Sif was ready to die, she's like, I'll be in Valhalla. He's like, oh, I hate to tell you this. You actually have to die in battle.
Yes, he
Revive me.
died
Revive
in
me.
battle.
Save me. Yeah, no, she but again, right, there's fucking every pantheon under the sun, I guess. So I guess it sort of just depends on what you believe in. And obviously she fucking lived in Asgard.
I don't know.
All these gods. She fought as Thor.
They did a really good job with her, like being sickly. Like when it changed from her being Thor to being, I was like, whoa, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Also, bro, she's 41.
We'll say
She looks so good.
They chucked on a bunch of makeup on her as like Thor, though. Like you could really tell how caked on she was. Just to make her look. No, like you can really tell. I could really tell, anyways.
I could tell, like in some scenes, like in the mirror where she like turned from like sickly lady to like Thor, but I think that's because it was like such a different change. Like
it was caked.
I thought it was fine. It's not something that I would like. Yeah. Yeah, I just think she did a really good job. She was awesome. Also, she's Padme.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that bitch didn't age.
That's so old. So cool.
You know, they did a really good job about making you care about her again, right?
Yeah.
And like, obviously you knew it was going to happen, but you held out that little bit of hope that she'd just stay in that little hospital bed and get better. But no, when you see her appear in that last fight and Thor's face just drops, that hurt.
You're gonna die.
That hurt so much.
She knew.
Yeah, she knew.
She knew what she was doing.
That's what made it really sad. That's what made the moment heavy, because they both knew, like, oh shit, well, this is it now. And he knew there was nothing he could do about it. Like, it's like, oh well, like fucking this obviously takes priority. So I kind of do need your help.
Should have called the Guardians.
Yeah, they probably would have sucked.
Yeah, but they would have been a distraction.
Yeah, true.
They probably would have died.
They were cool.
Never mind.
They were cool at the beginning.
Oh, hilarious.
Hey, is Chris Pratt technically a god?
In the MCU.
Not anymore.
Well, because his dad died.
After he killed Ego, his powers disappeared.
Why is that? Weird. But like by lineage,
Ego
I guess
is
like
the source of their power.
Yeah, right. And Ego was
it.
trying to siphon his power, right?
True.
Hey, we're gonna see the Nova Corps
Supposed to, right? There's supposed to be a Nova.
Is there? I
in
feel
Guardians
like
of
if
the Galaxy
they were
3.
going to do it, they would have
We
done
did.
it. Oh, maybe Guardians of the Galaxy.
We're getting an actual Nova movie.
We had a Nova Corps.
Okay.
Remember?
Yeah, no, but I mean,
Oh,
It was actually
yeah.
different Nova Corps, but we
yeah,
had a
yeah.
Nova Corps.
On the planet.
Mm.
Yeah, true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Also Adam Warlock.
There's only one important Nova, right? Yeah. Fuck, what's his name?
Will Porter?
Was
Bro,
Adam Warlock already in something?
Yeah.
He got hot as fuck. How did that happen?
I don't think you remember watching Maze
at
Runner.
the end of Guardians,
How
eh?
did that
Because he
happen?
was still looking in Maze Runner.
All right, guys.
No, but he was still
Quit
redhead,
wanking him
freckly,
off. I'm trying to
fucking...
ask.
No.
No, he's muscular as in Maze
No,
Runner.
I would not.
No,
What
he's
was
built
this?
to be the perfect fucking man.
What?
How dare you?
So Scott Summers, can we get back to the topic at hand,
No.
please?
Scott Summers was just born
Shut
like
up.
that. Adam Warlock was genetically created.
They made him. Do they show him at the end of Guardians, or do they like just show the idea of him? It's Guardians, right? End of Guardians 2?
Yes.
See, I don't remember them actually showing him.
So it was just the idea of like...
It was him in a pod, I think.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And
What
then,
powers him?
And then you got
Mind Stone.
he
Oh.
him casted.
Which Soul Stone?
Right.
Soul Stone, eh? It's the Soul Stone that powers him.
I don't really know much about him, honestly.
Joshua, help me out. You don't know either.
No, I was just
Alright,
also
guys, not
thinking that
experts.
Wonder Man's gonna be in something, and I can't remember what.
I just know the boy got hot as fuck.
I don't even know who it is.
You know, remember Maze Runner?
Yeah.
Gally?
Nah.
You
The
remember?
redhead, freckle, white boy.
He,
Nah.
he was
Oh!
bold. He was
Yeah.
bold.
The one that was in the movie with Jennifer Aniston.
Narnia.
Where the Millers.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that.
That one.
Mm.
True. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Look at him. Look him up.
I'm sure
him
he's
up.
fine.
Look him up. Look at him now.
I'm sure he's alright.
Look him up. Look at him now.
I'm not looking
He's
him up.
not the same person.
Okay, cool.
It's Avril Lavigne all over again.
Because he's got hair now.
What, Avril Lavigne was ugly at some point?
No, they cloned her.
Oh.
She's not the same person.
Are we a conspiracy theory podcast or?
We're an everything podcast.
That's true. I think that falls under the umbrella of nerddom.
If you believe.
No, but that's no. Then it's you said he's not the same person, but that wouldn't make you a clone. That'd make you different. Clones look exactly the same as the person they're cloning. So if you're saying they made him hotter,
Not exactly the same.
no, not exactly the same. If like,
you
you
read
use
these
them as a
Reddit-
base.
Don't you read these Reddit posts?
Mm-mm.
Cloning technology is not all there yet.
I only use Reddit for one thing.
That's him now.
It starts with OnlyFans
too.
leaks.
Oh,
Nah, yeah. Oh,
They just
cool.
gave him hair.
They just gave him
they didn't
hair.
just give him hair. His skin is cleared up.
They just gave him hair.
They just gave him hair and like
His face is
another set of
different.
knees.
He looks exactly the same.
His
as he
face
does in
is
Maze
sharper.
Runner.
How dare you?
He looks the same in Maze Runner.
No.
Nah, that'd
It
happen to
doesn't.
you too if you lost
Worked
the
out.
beard.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
No, I wouldn't.
He said work out. I just said lost the beard.
Why do you think I have the beard?
Mind Stone.
Because I have like 3 chins.
Mind
Because it
Stone.
wouldn't be fair to other men if you didn't have the beard.
It's the Mind Stone.
That's the Mind Stone. Oh, is that right?
How
And I
dare
just
you?
saw that
Vision
when I
has
was
the
forehead.
Mind Stone.
No, doesn't Vision have the? Oh, you might be right.
I am, but also he doesn't anymore. So.
Vision doesn't have anything. Vision doesn't even have vision.
Vision doesn't exist. Oh, that's a lie. There's the white Vision.
That's
Yeah, that's not him.
There's Wonder
That's a
Man.
clone.
That's a clone. But also Vision was synthetic anyway, so it's not really a clone, just a copy. Right?
What's his
Would you
name?
call all those other
Adam.
Ultrons clones?
Yes.
They're not.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I suppose so.
I just wanted to disagree.
Okay, so what are we excited for now in this Marvel Cinematic Universe? Because Thor's been done, and like if they do another movie with him, cool. But like I don't think I'm going to be as excited as this movie.
You know what I'm excited about?
Yeah.
Seeing Rogue in the Marvel stealing this Marvel's powers.
Fuck up. It's not what you want. They're not the same powers.
I'm excited
it's
for
what I
Spider-Man.
want. No, it's definitely what I want.
What, so you want her to have fucking
A
stretchy
coma.
crystal arms?
No, you wanted to be. He wants her to be in a coma.
Miss Marvel as in Captain Marvel.
Yeah, that's what I asked you before. and
Yeah,
you
no,
fucking
but you say
ignored
Miss
me.
Marvel because that's how I know her as Miss Marvel. But
She's
it's Captain
Captain
Marvel
Marvel.
now. She was
Fuck.
always Captain Marvel.
Get it right. She ain't no Kamala.
I want to watch Spider-Man. That's the only one I care about. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'm not.
Where are we
super
going
fussed,
in that?
Really?
What, in Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Well, it's like a whole new trilogy, so like anywhere they want, I don't care.
Ned could be the
I mean,
Hobgoblin.
No, I think
it's him out on his own now, right?
the Hunter Craven.
Craven.
There we go.
I don't know though,
He's in
because
that
if
Bullet Train movie.
because if Craven flops, and I fully expect it to flop.
Why?
Because of the
We
stuff
talked about
he's heard.
this. We talked about this last week. I guess you were fucking too far gone.
Did we talk about this last week?
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I was fucked. What about him? What's going on?
Because the actor, like, it was the same thing, right? Like, actors taking these roles and not... Like, it's fine if you don't know
I
the source
vaguely
material,
remember this.
but, like, to not do the actual research on the source material. Like, actors coming into roles thinking
Was this
it's
actual
supposed to
confirmed
be
and
one thing when
everything,
it's
or
not.
does this just like people saying
No,
that?
it was like, he like, tweeted.
No,
and
but
shit.
but even like if he does a shitty job, that doesn't mean the movie flops. The movie could
But,
still
like,
do
it's,
well.
it's not whether or not he does a shitty job. I'm sure he's going to do a great job at what he...
And I'm sure people who don't know Craven the Hunter's gonna love it.
I'm sure he's going to do a great job at, like, how, like, the direction the movie goes in, right? I'm sure he's going to be, like, a good actor and all that shit. But it's just, like, not the story. Like, they're, like we've been saying, right? They're turning all of these villains into anti-heroes.
Yeah, that one pisses me off.
Yeah.
But I don't
so
think
it's going to
they'll-
be the same sort of thing.
I don't think that's going to happen though.
That's what it seems like.
The thing is, like, this movie doesn't depend on the actor wanting it to go whatever way. Marvel is such a giant company now; they've built such a brand that if the actor
Sony.
doesn't want to do it, like, it's not like he's The Rock.
It's Sony.
It's Sony.
Wait, are you talking? So Craven is going to be a Sony movie?
The Spider-Man villain. Craven's a Spider-Man villain.
No, I know, but I'm talking about Craven and
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Like, he's going to be in the Spider-Man movie. I'm not talking about Craven having his own standalone fucking movie.
He's got his own standalone movie.
Oh, well, then he's not in the movie I'm talking about then. Because when we said where is Spider-Man going, I thought it was going to Craven because at the end
Also,
of...
I said this last episode, but
What's
Craven
that?
the Hunter is Quicksilver from MCU.
Oh, yeah, I remember you did say that. What's the last Spider-Man movie?
No Way Home.
No Way Home.
Far
At the
From
end
Home.
of No Way Home, you see him like in the vast
No Way
multiverse with all the other
Way
ones.
Going home.
It's no,
Left
no,
home.
he has no home left.
Yeah, he has no way home. There is no home to go to. Just dingy apartment.
Oh, he's got no one now.
But yeah, no, that's what I was talking
He's
about
gonna
specifically.
meet Gwen Stacy.
I wasn't talking about this fucking alternate Spider-Verse that no one cares about.
Venomverse.
SonyVerse.
Faggot verse.
Oy, oy, oy.
Oh, sorry.
Cancel.
You got Morbius.
Keep
You
that
got
energy. Don't cut that shit.
oh, keep it. I don't
Let
care.
the people see.
Venom.
I'm just not gonna keep this part where you like keep the energy because that like makes me sound stupid. Don't be stupid.
Kind of ruined the Spider-Verse.
Which one?
Venomverse.
Sorry.
Yeah.
The SonyVerse.
It ain't Spider-Verse.
Anyway,
The only actual villain.
I don't care
is
about that.
Carnage.
I don't know. I didn't watch that movie.
Neither did I, but I know he's
How do
an
you
actual
know then?
villain.
Oh,
I'm going to watch it because I like Woody.
it's
I
the
thought you'd
only
seen
reason
it.
I'll watch it.
I thought you've seen it.
It's free now on Amazon. So,
I still
I
haven't
know.
seen
I'll peep
Venom.
Hmm?
Still haven't
Venom.
seen Venom.
So Venom is good, right? It's just like,
No, it's
yeah,
not.
if you're a comic fan, then it's kind of like,
No,
It's
it's
not
not.
good.
fuck.
He's Eddie Brock. And he's good.
Like, how come, was it Riot? Oh, who was the other one? The grey one that he fought.
Then I never watched
In
it.
Venom,
Mm.
I watched half of it and
Also-
shut it off.
Oh. He fights another symbiote, and it doesn't make sense because that symbiote is supposed to be like his like grandson or whatever. That symbiote is like supposed to be Carnage's offspring.
Mm.
You got Riot,
Very
Scream,
Weird.
Toxin.
Toxin comes from Venom though, doesn't it? Toxin's another Venom symbiote
There's too many of them.
offspring thing.
So many.
Because Toxin's the girl, isn't it?
Yes.
Like
two
it latches
girls.
onto the girl.
It's two girls.
I'm totally uninterested.
Oh, Venom is not that interesting.
You a bitch.
Anyway, I only wanted to talk about Spider-Man, not
Yeah,
like
Spider-Man.
the Sony.
Yeah, where are they going with it?
No, too bad. It's
Just
too
like-
late.
Wherever they want.
The
He'll
beginning?
go to.
He's off to college now. He starts at the Daily Bugle. What?
I don't care if he goes to the Bugle, honestly.
All of that. I
he'll
think
be
that's
at,
all that happens.
He needs to pay rent, so he takes photos of Spider-Man.
Pretty
The
much.
university he goes to. He'll go to the university. He'll do all his sciencey shit.
He'll meet not Norman. What's his son's name? Harry Osborn. The Osborns don't exist.
I mean, they might.
Yeah.
And then they could just make a different goblin, which is Harry, not his dad. But
or the Hobgoblin. Ned.
They did make the Hobgoblin.
Don't say Ned.
Ned is the Hobgoblin.
No, he's not.
Ned leads as the Hobgoblin.
He's not.
Not this Ned, but Ned is the Hobgoblin.
All right, guys. Out of 10.
Solid 8.
I don't know, I give 7 to everything.
Well, if you give 7 to everything...
My ratings don't count because it depends on what I like better.
That's weird. I think I'd give it an 8.5.
That's how ratings work.
Yeah.
No, like, I gave Ragnarok 7, but...
But you don't think this is as good as Ragnarok?
No.
So you'd give this like a 6.5 or something?
But I wouldn't give it that low, so I don't know.
This is incredible.
I know, right? My brain.
Then give Ragnarok an 8.
He hasn't slept in like over 24 hours. It's fine. It's whatever. We'll just let him be.
I had half an hour.
See, he had half an hour. He's good. He knows what he's talking about. All right. Well, then, yeah, I think at 8.5, like I really enjoyed it. Check it out if you haven't seen it already. Thor: Love and Thunder gets our approval.
We'll need to watch it again.
Okay. On that note, thank you so much for watching the Nerdumb podcast again. I feel like we found our rhythm this one.
Did we?
Yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed it.
A bit better.
If you're sad about your performance, that's your fault.
Thanks for tuning into the Nerdumb podcast.
Already said that, idiot. I'm the saying it's up to me.
Okay, I'm Joshua.
I'm Sean.
We'll catch you in the next one.
Peace.
Later, Bolt.